Hey, hey guys. So I um I want to talk about my name's Andrew, and um I'm probably gonna share this to the Titan crew, and I all communities are just made up of people. I mean, so it's like, it's the I find something like this is me. I mean, obviously, it's a lot of Mike, but this is why it's important for people to um find stuff that relates to them, like it's and then it's not, you have a really strong bond if you're bonded by, just your what you would be doing on your own, and then when you come together, it's when you're doing it together, it's even stronger, you have a bigger influence, you're touching more people, so so um so the backstory would be, I wanted to talk about why, why this is important to me. I mean, um this Titan meal plan, um you know even I was just I'm just been reminded, so so when 30 years ago, when I'm like it's happened a lot, 'cause it happened like yesterday. I mean, like, but because it's just me. But like I'm saying, when I was young, I thought I was gonna, like, my stomach, I was gonna die. Like, from the ages of like 5 to like maybe 9, like I was having, like, even probably later than that. Like I said, I was feeling remnants of it like yesterday. like but I I had more control of it. But this is important. And I'm not going anywhere. Like, if you're talking about, the Titan crew, where one there is one methodology. There's one person. Like, everybody in the Titan crew is doing what one person says. One person, and that one person is Mike, and everybody else is just, they're there to, you know um you know you're there to follow me. You're there to, you know we can talk to each other, and meet up and work. I mean, work, this is all about working out. and and help each other with our social media. I mean, um and it's deeper than that. This is just communication. That's all this is at the end of the day. It's just communication. Social media it allows. How could I ever communicate with Mike, if I wasn't watching his YouTube? If I didn't find him on YouTube, I mean, I remember him from the Gladiator, but other than that, I wouldn't know I wouldn't know Mike. I mean, so, but he's like the only person on fitness YouTube that you'd hear of outside of fitness. The Gladiators was not fitness. It wasn't fitness. It was above fitness. So so um so what was happening is um the food combining that society does, that's what was irritating my stomach. And I'm just realizing, because I do fine with just meat. Like, if I just, I mean, obviously you need carbs. I need carbs. I mean, whatever, however many carbs you need, but just to like keep going, to keep energy. But my stomach, and I actually, like, I'm kind of like learning this from Titan, maybe a little bit. Like, I didn't know babies don't process carbs. I didn't know. I don't know that. I didn't even. I've never even heard that. I don't even process carbs. But um so and this is the problem, is society is doing this, they're doing this, and you're not. Most people don't have they never feel it in their stomach. So this is why I'm just like, confirmation, more you know uh weighting Mike's philosophies. I want to only empower his philosophies. Is right. A lot of people, like I said, like I'm gonna be here, like, like I'm all arrogant, egotistical, like I'm not going anywhere. Mike's not gonna kick me away. He's not gonna block me. And that's probably true, because I mean, but you see in the comment, you see what people say, like, so when he says, "Oh, I'm gonna block somebody," that's because you're on social media. You're on social media. So people say crazy things. I mean, just crazy. Like, you have to block people once you have a big following. I mean, or especially if you're trying to like educate. I mean, if you're if you just want lots of followers, like, you know that's not the type of thing you should be following. But that's what's on your radar. That the type of channels that just are purely entertainment, and just bad entertainment at that, because I mean, that's on your radar. That's on your radar because that's what's out there. That's what pops up on your homepage. If you type in bench press on YouTube, you're gonna get a lot of people full of bad advice, giving you bad advice about the bench press. Like, and then a lot of people that telling you that they don't demonstrate it. They're not lifting 6 plates, 5 plates, like Mike in their 50s. And nobody is doing that. Nobody is lifting as heavy as Mike lifts in their 50s. There's actually nobody but what isn't so important is the diet. Uh, because, like, yesterday, like the other day, I'm back on for a long time. I quit eating meat. I quit eating meat, and um, you know, uh, I'm just gonna leave that there. I just quit eating meat for a long time, so I know what I feel like. I'm a good person to look to, uh, for people that like, is because vegan the plant-based lifestyles is blowing up right now. Is blowing up. So I know a lot of people are thinking about being vegans and doing all that. And there's more options for vegans now. I mean, there's plant-based meat. It's easier to be a plant-based eater now than it ever has been, and it's only going to keep getting easier and easier, because there's more companies that are revolving around plant-based um plant-based. And so um but so I'm kind of like trying to tell you why this is like, this is me. This is like, this was, I came here too late, but this is destiny for me to be here. This is it. You know, this is like, I do this. Like, you should all follow me. You should follow me on social media and follow what I do on social media. You know, because you're already, this is what influencing is supposed to do. Like, Mike sends you guys, all you guys, you know, to me, and then we're all like educating each other, and even some people are just inspiring, and they're just there for support, you know. And everybody can do that. Everybody can be supportive, you know. Everybody can, you know, support each other, and so that's what everybody should be doing. And um so the food combining is what, like, the other day my stomach felt fine. I was eating, you know, Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out. You know, I was, you know, I I was eating that. I was, you know, I did the blitz, and I that fire that will get your metabolism going. That um you know, that the blitz fires up your metabolism. It did for me. And I just came, I had to eat carbs. Like, I couldn't even continue to like, you know, like Mike says, you know, I couldn't even handle it anymore. I I I you know, that's like all the body can handle is 30 days, really. I mean, unless you're, you know, unless you're, you know, you're used to it. Like, when I do it next year, or even if I do it for a few weeks at a time or a few days at a time now. That's the thing. Like, I'm gonna do that. You know, like getting on the bulking plan. I'm rotating from bulk to blitz. Like, because I'll be able to stick with the bulking plan for a few days, and then I can't. I'm full. I can't eat anymore. So then now, what I'm gonna do is, when I'm full like that, I'm gonna just jump on the blitz. You know, Monday's a fast day, fasting. You know, and that teaches your body how to use food. You know, because and for me, I have to be here because I went to a Mexican food restaurant, and which I got a deluxe burrito. I got it, with, you know, it's eggs, potatoes, tortilla, and bacon, and eggs, tortilla, and potato and cheese. And I'm telling you that like kind of upset my stomach. And it wasn't the bacon. It was it was whatever else is in there. I mean, it's like, you know, all these carbs, because your body's not using the carbs. Like, when I was just eating carbs, it didn't bother my stomach, but I was getting, you know, you're getting fat. You're getting fat, and this the thing, you know, people can relate to the fat thing. So everybody can relate to the fat thing. This like everybody, you know, that's what everybody talks to me about. Like, they're like, why? How are you able to eat so much and you stay so lean? You know, and that's what everybody talks to me about. Like, because how do I stay so lean and I'm eating all this? And part of it is like my stomach just doesn't, it doesn't accept the food. Like, if I'm already eating protein, like I process protein, I synthesize protein. You know, you can teach your body, if you're on the meal plan, if you're on the blitz, you can teach your body to use protein. You can teach it to, like, people like me. I'm already genetically. I was able, when I was 18, 19. I was eating anything, but I was lifting. Who lifts? Lifting's not. The society is going away from lifting. They're going away from it. So it's like who if you know, it's like who you're talking to a wall if you're talking to somebody who doesn't, they're not interested in training. And to top it off, people, they're not, even the people that are into training, they're not giving good advice. They're not giving good advice. Anybody who's using steroids is going to be giving bad overall general advice. You can't trust somebody's advice if they're on steroids. I mean, because most people are not on steroids, and everybody reacts different to steroids. This is why steroids have screwed up this whole health. Steroids have ruined the health industry because this thing is all about health from the beginning, and some people can get buff naturally, and that's what people don't understand. Some people can get buff naturally. I can get buff naturally, you know. So, but this is what I'm like. A lot of you guys are talking about fat. This is how I relate to you, because everybody has issues getting fat. You're getting fat. My stomach hurts when I eat like society eats. When I eat like everybody else, my stomach bothers me because I'm eating meat, right? And I can get buff, right? I can get buff, and I'm eating meat, and then I'm going back and I'm eating carbs. My stomach does not agree with that, and I'm realizing it, and even like and now hearing like babies don't actually process they don't even process carbs for like a long time. They don't even, and you wonder why everybody has diabetes and all this and this. So um so so this was, I'm gonna share this to the Titan crew, because they this is and everybody in the Titan crew, friend request me, on Facebook, um, follow my YouTube, and um, so I know these always turn into long videos, but this is why, nobody ever got numbers by going long. You don't get numbers. You get that's marketing. You get numbers by whatever else, by having taking your shirt off and being buff. That gets you numbers. That gets you numbers. Like um I don't, all these things, and that's kind of the evil of social media, that's what, that's what you do to get a bunch of followers, like so, but yeah, yeah, so this community is a big deal. This is a big deal because, you know it this is not common. This is a minority. This is such a uncommon thing to lifting is not, society is going away from weights. They're not getting into they're getting out of weightlifting. It's not, it's just, it's always, it's not growing. It's not, more people are not lifting. Less people are lifting. There's still more people at the gym, more people wasting their time, and then on top of that, you have bad influences in fitness. You got people that and not I'm not just saying, not you can't I'm not saying people on steroids are just like, you're a bad person because you're on steroids. But if you're on steroids, you can't give good advice. You can't give helpful advice to people if you yourself are on steroids. So all of those people and you can't know for a fact if someone is on steroids. You can't know for a fact because not everybody, some people can get buff naturally. So it's kind of, it's a difficult thing because you don't know who's on steroids. But and sometimes you might think they're giving good advice. I mean, there's a lot of people doing the wrong thing. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of really big guys that are just straight up bodybuilding, and if you know, if you, I'm telling you, if maybe I can put more force and more you know you know behind what Mike has been saying, is that just the pure bodybuilding. I mean, the thing is, a lot of people are fat. A lot of people are fat. So we're getting to why this is. So it's why. But just plain old bodybuilding is is not even, which is very sad. It's not even healthy. It's not even healthy. It's healthy for stretches. It's healthy like on the 30-day blitz. But even on the 30-day blitz, you're still moving. You're not. Some of these bodybuilders, they go away from heavy lifting like for years. You know, I mean, they go away from it for like years, and they're just, you know, and they're just bodybuilders, and they become competitive. So it's a crazy world, but um, so so that's it, guys. I kind of want to introduce myself. My name's right there on the bottom of the screen, and I wanted to say how, welcome all you new people to the Titan crew, and you know this if you really want to change yourself, you do it here. You do it here. I mean, there's a lot of talk about genetics, a lot of talk about genetics, and all this and this. But if you're just an average person who wants to change their body, like this is the place to be. This is the place to be for an average person who just wants to get in better shape. Like this is you found the place. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'll have a great week. The diet starts. The diet starts Monday. The diet starts Monday. All right.